Just got done watching Tyson Fury versus Alexander Usyk. Alexander gets the split decision win. The way I scored it 6 rounds apiece, but with the knockdown, I gave it to Usyk. And I could have seen 7-5 Usyk, but I saw 7-5 Usyk more likely than 7-5 Fury. But I wouldn't have been mad if Fury won this fight on points. I could see somebody scoring at 7-5 Fury very easily just because of the way he looked in the first 6 rounds. I gave Usyk round one, and then I gave him round three. But other than that, I gave Fury all other 4 rounds in the first half of the fight. And Fury looked like he was just getting started in rounds after round six. And I actually text my buddy like, dude, I think Fury could get a knockout. He might get a stoppage late just because he was doing whatever he wanted to. And Usyk, who usually always keeps his composure, his body language just didn't look right to me after 6 rounds, and I thought he looked very frustrated. He wasn't able to get to Fury as much, landing clean punches, and Fury was doing so much body work on him. And Fury kept, crying about low blows, which I don't think were low, but Fury did great body work. He controlled the ring. The only problem is, I thought Fury could have just took the center of the ring. I think he felt Usyk's power early. I know he got hurt at the end of the fight, but I think he felt Usyk's power early, and he didn't feel much, so he was kind of just pot shotting Fury when I think he could have just taken the center of the ring, and let's see how Usyk fights off of his back foot. But no, Usyk stuck to his game plan. Shout out to Usyk for staying composed and just not giving up on his game plan. He must have just thought, like, eventually this pressure is gonna break. I'm gonna catch him clean. I'm gonna hurt him, and that's what he did. Round nine, Usyk almost had him out of there. If that fight wasn't for a title, that fight probably gets stopped. If that's one of these things where, a prospect's coming up and he gets a guy in trouble like that, they stop the fight 9 times out of 10. But because of the magnitude of the fight, I can understand not stopping the fight, letting Fury go. But, Usyk did score that knockdown towards the end of round nine. And it was kind of just Usyk from there on out. Although a lot of those late rounds, they were close. The problem is a lot of people who judge these fights, including the judges, especially when you're there, that knockdown kind of lingers in the back of your head. So if round 10 is close and round 11 is close, you still got that knockdown in the back of your head, and it's very hard to take that away in the moment. And you tend to give the rounds to the guy who scored the knockdown, just saying like, oh, he's still winning, he's still winning. But there were some close rounds in there. That's why I said, like, I'm not going to be mad at a 7-5 Fury scorecard. But I scored it 6 rounds to six. And the bottom line is the right man won. Usyk deserved this victory, and he got it. I'm so proud of my beloved sport boxing for not fucking this one up. I thought they were going to kind of mess it up and give it to Fury. But either way, there would be a rematch because the fight was so close. So we wouldn't have got like Fury AJ right away or anything like that. But man, just an awesome fight. I thought it was going to be a little bit more boring. The fight really picked up the second half of the fight. It was a little bit boring, to begin with, but the fight definitely picked up, and it was exciting because you just didn't know what was going to happen. It seems to be the Tyson Fury special that you just don't know what the hell's going to happen in his fights. But yeah, like I said, like this is probably my favorite performance from Tyson Fury in the last like 6-7 years. I think he looked better tonight than he did in all the Wilder fights against Chisora, against Dillian White, against Otto Wallin. He looked better in this fight than all of them. It was just you're going against a better fighter and just a completely different style. So I'm excited for the rematch, though. Both of them said they want the immediate rematch. With I think Tyson Fury said it was going to be in like October, which is a quick turnaround. But it's going to be great. I'm glad we got this fight on the horizon. I'm pretty sure the IBF strips Usyk now, so that IBF title is going to be up for grabs. So hopefully we get AJ versus Hrgovic, the rematch between Fury and Usyk, and then winners face each other. And then after that, I don't know where the heavyweight division goes from there because all these guys are getting up into their mid to late 30s, and I don't know what's going to happen from there, but I mean, at least for the next like 6 to 8 months or whatever, we got some great heavyweight matchups, and we don't have to worry about saying so and so's ducking so and so like we've been doing for the last 5 or 6 years with the heavyweight division. They're all starting to fight each other. We're gonna get a great rematch here, and it was just a good night for boxing. Few upsets on the card. I mean, Joe Cordina looked like he didn't look that bad. He just got overwhelmed. Karachi, like I underestimated the shit out of that guy. I underestimated Agit Carbajal. Like, shout out to him for proving me wrong twice in a row now. That guy looks like a problem in the heavyweight division. He's almost like I don't even want to call him like a poor man's version of Joseph Parker, but he's just like Joseph Parker. He's a smaller, quick, smart heavyweight, and he seems to have an unstoppable gas tank. Frank Sanchez looked absolutely terrible. He must have had something wrong with his knee during the fight or whatever, but he just clearly didn't show up. But I'm trying not to take anything away from Carbajal because he looked phenomenal. But it was a great card all the way around. And like I said, I can't say enough about the judges. Thank God you got this one right because Alexander Usyk deserved that victory, even though he was probably the B-side going into that fight. So it's nice to see a B-side fighter in a fight of this magnitude get the decision when he deserved it. Let me know who you guys think's going to win the rematch, and let me know who you guys think won this fight or how you scored it. Like I said, I had 6 rounds to 6 rounds, so without that knockdown, I got it a draw. But enjoy the rest of the night, guys.